Hi. Today I spent time in the studio, predictably, painting pieces of window for the Beacon Hill house. And while I was sitting there thinking about it, I thought, I wonder how many miniaturists before me have sat down and done this kit and thought, it's too hard. There's 6 or 7 pieces to go in each dormer window, and they have to be painted and glued together. And then when it comes to fitting them, they're a real fiddle. The roof, on the other hand, was a doddle. I glued the copper sheet onto the, no, this is just a copperized piece of card that I showed you yesterday, remember? And so I've glued it on to the frame and it's made a really pleasing line. I'm really happy with that. And the aging process has gone really well. And I can introduce more copper into this when I've finished if I think it's too aged. And I've yet to do the other pieces, but that's fine. Now the window itself, coming back to this dormer window, you have to install this sill first. You have to put it in first, and then you build each piece on top of it. And you have to do them in an order, and they have to put this one in first. And so I glued the whole assembly together to make it a bit easier. And then you've got these side pieces that have got to be glued into the side, and it has a lug that slots into here, but it doesn't have a corresponding lug on the other side. And when I went onto Google, I found that other people had the same problem, and so you end up with a slightly lopsided frame that's got a lug and then it doesn't have a lug. But it was the only way I could fit it, was to cut the lug off my piece on the side. And of course I didn't make it easy for myself. I wanted a nice clean finish inside in the archway, and the kit provided a whole lot of pieces of wood that you glued down like that, which I didn't like. So I glued a piece of bronze card inside in a nice pleasing arch, and then on the outside I wanted copper to match the roof. So I've had to make a collar because of the curve of the roof, and that was mainly by eye, I have to say, in a paper pattern. And tomorrow I'll glue this down. It just needs a bit of refining around here. And then I'll have a really nice, neat copper finish to this dormer window finally. So there we go. And tomorrow I'm going to get back to the curtains.